I was wrong. Jane Disorder and Jane Mono Anomaly teams are not the only teams available for her. I was testing out the Jane Grace team and I was realizing how dysfunctional that team felt. Grace took up too much time on the field. And I feel like if Jane had more of that time that Grace took, she'd be able to deal even more damage in that small window. And I was watching another video during my tests trying to figure out the best team for Jane and how to play her so I can make a video on it. And Mr. Poke came out with a video using stun agents, which I thought might work, but not sure how it would work. But he tested it quite a bit and he found out that after doing Jane's first full passion stream window, the boss will have a daze meter filled 40% or 60%, right? Meaning if you had a stun agent jump in and daze the enemy until they're stunned and do chain attacks, by the time you get back to Jane, her passion stream meter will be filled up immediately. So if you have a really good stun agent that can quickly daze an enemy, chain attack, get Seth out at the end, get the buff onto Jane, and then Jane will be quickly back into passion stream state, and then she can continuously do even more damage with that kind of setup. And I realized that is a more fun and fluid playstyle compared to the Disorder and Mono Anomaly team. The reason why Disorder and Mono Anomaly team right now do not work is because what are our two anomaly agents? We have Grace and we have Piper. Piper, we don't need another physical anomaly. Jane can just do all of it on her own, so Piper is kind of moot. Grace is great in her own teams, but she also requires full field time. So I feel like she is not a good fit for Jane. I was doing some more testing as well with the Jane Grace team, and I found that the Disorder procs were so minuscule.
What the hell is even that?
I don't really understand what Disorder procs off of. I know it's the first element that gets placed, but I'm not sure if it's the anomaly proficiency that scales or something else. But when we procced Disorder with my Grace, she did like 21,000 damage. That's it. That's that puny amount of damage for the insane amount of on-field time that she required to inflict shock. And the amount of time that Grace had on the field, if I just had Jane during that whole time, she would have done millions of damage, literally millions of damage in that time with how fast she inflicts assault. So we definitely need an anomaly agent that does off-field damage if we do want a Disorder team on that. But I think I need to test a Disorder more to really understand it before I can actually recommend it. So really, I think Mr. Poke's team using the stun agent is the most efficient. You start with Jane, you go in, you get your passion stream up for the first time, get it down to half bar. Remember to use your X special whenever you want, really. And then you do Salcho jump at halfway of the bar, and then it fills it up again. And then you just finish off that stream. And then you switch off to your stun agent, stun the boss, chain attack, however many. Make sure you realize how many chain attacks you actually get from the different bosses. Make sure you use Seth last, and then you get his buff, and then you transfer it to Jane, and then Jane will have her full passion stream meter, and then rinse and repeat. I think right now that's the best team setup for Jane. That is really the best. I tested it with NB, and NB does a fantastic job. I don't have Qingyi, or I do have Koleda, but I don't have her built. Also don't have the test server, or the content creator server, experience server, whatever you call it. I don't have it. So I don't have much of a chance to test different agents together. But stun agent right now is the best agent team setup for Jane until we get a better anomaly agent that does off-field damage. Which I wonder if there's going to be one, you know? I don't know. But that's it. You guys pulled Jane? Tell me if you're actually able to get Grace and Jane to work really well, because my disorder numbers are really lacking. I am kind of disappointed. I really want to use Grace more, but it just does not feel right. And I go off by feeling. I don't crunch numbers. That's too much for me. I'm Asian, but I don't like doing math, right? So Jane Grace doesn't work for me. I tried. I really tried. But Jane and B works wonderfully. I haven't tried Jane Piper. I just feel like that's just a waste. I feel like the time that you put on the field with Piper, you might as well just let Jane do the work. That's it. Short video. Just want to talk about that real quick. Check out Mr. Poke's video. Very, very educational. Ooh, we all joke that he only just translates Chinese guides, but he put in the work with his Jane video, and it showed. He really tested it, and he discovered some things that I could not. But well, you know, if I had the experience server too, with access to all the agents fully leveled, maybe I could have figured something out. But you know, whatever. Maybe I just didn't try hard enough. I don't know. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Conclusion: Jane stun team works amazingly well. Yeah, that's it. I'm just rambling at this point. I will come back with another video at some point. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do a video on. I just got better from COVID, so yeah, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.